welcome back to the course on curriculum studies in physics. And we are still on Unit 1. In this session, we are going to look at Session 3 of Unit 1. And in Session 3, we are going to look at the school curriculum. Now, at the end of this session, you should be able to find the school curriculum and then give reasons for designing a school curriculum. Now, let's look at the concept of school curriculum development. Curriculum development may be defined as the systematic planning of what is taught and learned in schools as reflected in courses of study and school programs. Now we must understand that anytime we talk about the curriculum, it consists of what we taught, and whatever is taught could be either inside the classroom or outside the classroom. Now the systematic planning of all the things that are taught in the school is what is being referred to as curriculum development. Now, the primary focus of every curriculum is on what to be taught and how this is done through the professional decisions of the teacher. So, every curriculum that is being developed, the teacher is the implementer of the curriculum, and it is the teacher's decision of what to do at every point in time that will ensure that the goals and the aims of the curriculum has been achieved. So the focus of the curriculum is on what is to be taught, but these things that will be taught are done through the professional of the physics teacher. Now, what then is a school curriculum? So before we define a school curriculum, let's look at what a school is. And a school may be defined as a social institution that is designed to give formal education to learners. So since we are providing formal education, then it means that there is a time frame within which work is being done. There is a timetable which guides the various activities that goes on in the system or in the school. So the social institution and its purpose is to give formal education to learners, and that is a school. So we have all been through school, and we realize that being through school, we go to school in the morning, there is a time for us to start lesson, there is a time for break, there is a time for the lessons to continue, time for a lunch break, and there is a time for closing. Now within the day, there is a time for every subject in the school system because we are in a formal setting. Now, what then is a school curriculum? The school curriculum is the program of selected content and the learning experiences offered by the school, and it is capable of either modifying or changing a learner's behavior. So, when we take the physics curriculum, the content has been specifically selected. You realize that the various topics in there are all physics concepts. Hardly will you find a biology topic that has been mixed with the physics concepts that are being presented there. So the contents are well selected to suit the subject, and also learning experiences are also selected so that at the end of the day, the learner who is at the receiving end, after going through the entire curriculum, there should be a change in the learner's behavior. So after the learner goes through the curriculum, the learner should be able to unlearn some bad behaviors and relearn the good behavior. So that is what a school curriculum is supposed to do. Now, what are the reasons for designing a school curriculum? Now, we made mention that the school curriculum is made up of selected content, and so in designing a curriculum, we must note that there is a source from which content is selected from. So when we are designing the school, there is a source, and that will be the national curriculum where the content is being selected from. And we must also note that whatever content that has been selected, whatever learning experience that are being selected are to serve the need of the learner. And so all that the school should do should be for the good of the learner. The curriculum is basically designed for the learner, and so everything that is done should help the learner either in modifying the learner's behavior or changing the learner's behavior. So it becomes the responsibility of the school to develop the capacity of the learner. So one reason why we develop or we design a curriculum is to develop the capacity or the cognitive skills of the learner. After the learner goes through the set of instruction, the learner must be a critical thinker, the learner must be a problem solver, the learner must be able to come together, share ideas with colleagues in order to provide solutions to a problem. Also, the curriculum is designed in order to develop the manipulative skills of the learner. So after the learner goes through the set of instructions, the learner must be able to at least do some things with the hand. The learner should be able to come out as somebody who is skillful in a particular area. And also, we design the curriculum, develop the attitude and value system of the learner. So after the learner goes through the set of instruction, morally, the learner must be upright. The learner must be sound when it comes to the moral values of the learner. So students, in this session, we look at the school curriculum. And we said the school curriculum is made up of selected content. And this selected content and the learning experiences are to either ensure behavior modification or a change in the learner's behavior. And we also saw that the reasons for designing the curriculum is to develop the cognitive skills or the capacity of the learner. It must be able to develop the manipulative skills of the learner, as well as the attitude and the value system of the learner. Now, before we end this session, what is the primary focus of the physics curriculum? What is the primary focus of the physics curriculum? So whilst we think about this question and tries to get an answer to it, I will entreat you all to get an answer to it, and I will take this answer in our subsequent session. I hope you enjoyed